All right, y'all. Here's my like little chit chat for the day. People have told me to start doing these because my life is so freaking crazy. Well, I don't have my pinky up. I don't know. It's just like a natural thing. Anyway, so yeah, I'm living in a hotel, right? So I have like conjoining bedrooms. You know, as you see, like they conjoin into like another room. So, anyways, apparently the hotel's done got fancy with it and everything's like digitized. So there's like a digital deadbolt, right? Okay. And so like, oh my gosh, so great. So all like the cleaning ladies quit like in the same day at the hotel, which is crazy for me, right? Because I got 3 dogs and 2 kids, one with autism. I mean, just constantly destroying everything, right? So I gotta clean. I mean, I done brought my Dyson. I brought my Swiffer mop thing. You see my Dyson? Because they're only cleaning like every 5th day, but I got dogs, right? And I gotta take my kids. So it's just all kinds of madness going on. Here's my little mop thing. I brought my own toilet scrubber. I've already whatever, all that shit. So anyway, so the cleaning lady's not to come, clean the room, right? So my husband happened to be here and, shaving because we had like a thing with my son's autism school or whatever. So he was like late for work. So he came back here to shave and then the cleaning like, oh, you want to clean the room today? Because you never know when the hell they're going to show up. But I'm like, yes, please clean the room. I would like new sheets. So anyway, so he stayed long enough for them to clean one room. And had the dog and like closed the door because they won't clean the room with dogs in it. So they closed the door, put the dogs in here, in there, and then he had to go to work, right? So they were done with that room. So then he put the dogs in this room, right? So then he shuts this conjoining door. Okay, as you see on the other side, there's no way, once it's closed, you can't get in it. I mean, it wasn't dead bolted or nothing, but you can't get in it, right? So then my husband also forgot, because there's usually stickers on this because it's like a digital deadbolt. So if it's like clicked down like a deadbolt, you cannot open it with a key, apparently. But my son, who is fascinated with stickers, there's no stickers or labels left in my freaking house, like shampoo bottle, nothing. So you can see where it was, peel the stickers off, so my husband didn't know. So and he likes to flip things. And so he had this flip down. And then my husband had the dogs in here so that they can clean this room. Okay, so, and then he closed the door. This is flipped down. We got all the baby locks and everything. This is flipped down. All right, he closes the door and leaves. So they clean that room. So then whenever I arrive, I put my key. I was like, why is my keys not working? Why is my keys not working in the store? Because your key will not freaking work if this is down, like on the outside. And this door is closed and my dogs are barking. I get my key. So then I'm like, whatever. So, because I keep like all these freaking keys in my pocket in case one decides not to work. And I got 2 rooms, so it's like freaking crazy. So anyway, so I get my kids in and I'm like, okay, fuck, I can't open this door because whenever this door is closed, like this door from here, you can't open it. Okay, so I'm like, all right. So then my key's not working. I'm like, okay, well, my keys aren't working. So I go to the front and get them like redid, and then I come back and I'm like, they're still not working. I was like, shit. I was like, I know what's wrong now. He has that deadbolt thing down, and I like walked to the front and I was like, ma'am, we have an issue. And she doesn't freaking get it, right? She's like, and I try to explain it to her and she's like, oh, blah, 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 yeah. And then she's like, oh, brings her little master keys or whatever, and she's doing it. I was like, no, like, we have an issue. I've already thought through. I'm like, this is like a fireman situation. I'm thinking like a rescue through the window or them busting down this freaking door to get to my dogs because like there was no way in. And I shit you not. So she gets the maintenance man. I'm like, fuck, this is going to be expensive, right? I mean, just whatever. So she's like knocking on the door of the maintenance man. He was like, what? And she's like talking in Spanish, what the hell she was saying. So then he comes out with this like contraption, right? And I'm like thinking, there's no way that they're getting in this room without a freaking fireman busting with an axe, like a whole ordeal, because that's how my life is. So this is why anyway, so he comes and he like puts this little contraption thing like under Beat It dogs. under the thing of the door. And I don't know what the hell it did, but it didn't take him very long either. Because the front, she was like, okay, the good news is there is a way in, the maintenance man says. I'm thinking, like, nope. So he takes the little thing and he puts it under the door, and I guess, and he's like feeding it up the door. Just press this little, apparently he's done this shit before, to press this little lever and flip it back this way. And they're like shoving shit in here, like trying to get the door up, and it opens. Thank God. My life is already crazy enough. I should not need like a whole ordeal with a fire truck and people trying to. Anyways, that's my story of the. That's one of the stories of the day. I'm not gonna get into the other ones. So, all right, that's it.